tribunal hearing is now in session. The purpose of this proceeding is to review the actions of Captain Melody A. Sims during the South Lurian assault on the X-51 research station. Let the record reflect the members presently seated on this tribunal. I am Jen Tanaka, chair of the Ethics Committee. Jim Tucker, Chief Executive Officer of X-51 Corporation. Noxus Stones, Head of Legal Affairs. Lee Chan, Acting Chief of Security for this station. Gary Karkoff, representing the MCA. Morgan Muffet, Director of Research. Captain Melody A. Sims is now present before this tribunal. After reviewing station logs, communications records, and MCA intelligence reports, the tribunal has reached its findings. Evidence indicates the attack on X-51 was part of a long-planned operation carried out by Sath and Lurian forces. Captain Melody A. Sims transmitted a warning shortly before the assault began. Security vulnerabilities that allowed unauthorized access to station systems have since been corrected. The tribunal notes that the station was operating under emergency conditions during the incident. All evidence presented has been reviewed in accordance with MCA procedural standards. After reviewing station logs, communications records, and the evidence presented to this tribunal, we find no indication that Captain Melody A. Sims contributed to the initiation of the attack on X-51. The tribunal notes the loss of several corporate assets during the assault.
I request that any mention of missing assets is stricken from the official record.
Noted. The request is granted. That matter will not be included in the record of this hearing. Captain Sims is therefore recognized as a victim of the South Lurian attack, along with the other personnel present on X-51.
The MCA considers the matter closed in regard to Captain Sims.
Security has nothing further to add.
In that case, I see no legal reasons requiring my presence.
Very well. This tribunal session is concluded.
All right, Melody, the formalities are finished. Let's talk about what really happened. We are aware you held back the Sath, well, let's say using some questionable tech from X-51 Corp.
I had no other options other than to wear the BBA again.
The materials the Lurians stole were antimatter research that was abandoned 4 years ago. If the research proves viable, it would allow ships with antimatter shields and weapons to safely transition in and out of jump space.
Ships can utilize antimatter with jump drives for cower, weapons, and shields. It could reignite the war. Home systems and stations would lose their advantage. This is bad.
Yes, that's a possibility. I am not in a position where I care to say anything more. Please excuse me.
The research the Lurians took cannot remain out there. It must be recovered.
It is our responsibility now, and we need you to go after it.
I was ready to go after them the moment it happened. Instead, I was kept here for a formality while the clock kept running. If the research is still out there, I'll find it.
X-51 may be sovereign here, but we have no authority beyond our sector. We're not a planet government, and we have no diplomatic ties. If we move officially, the MCA will notice. If they discover we were close to putting antimatter on jump ships, X-51 is finished.
Your ship is scheduled for repairs and upgrades.
No fancy upgrades. The Starlight is a cargo ship, not a warship. But I do have another idea. I think it's time for the Quiet Death to come out of retirement.
Hey, Jen. You have something against anti-grav sleds? What's up with the case? The last of what we need has been stowed.
The Ethics Committee decided this mission needs oversight. I've taken a leave of absence as chair. I am going with you.
I don't need a babysitter. It has always been me, and you will just get in my way.
This is not up for discussion. That decision is made. Regulations state that you need a crew, and you are still short. I recently upgraded my flight certification to larger vessels.
Since when have you been jump space flight certified?
Since yesterday, I upgraded to a commercial license.
That's convenient. I guess you are coming along, but you can haul your own case.
Use my old quarters. Your bads were put there when they arrived earlier. Morgan told me. He said I had no choice. I just did not expect you to have more luggage. Stow your gear, then meet me on the flight deck. We leave in 15 minutes.
Good job, Jen, taking us out. Looks like you really did earn that certification. We will reach minimal safe jump distance in 2 hours. We should split shifts, 12 on, 12 off. Regulations.
Don't hide behind regulations, Mel. I chose to be here. If this was about babysitting, they'd have sent security. There were talks about reopening charges.
Yes, we all know the ship can fly itself, but we still need to monitor systems.
Or we plug her in. I met her in the lab. It was like talking to you. Brian couldn't hide it. We know. She filled in everything you left out. We're not just authority, Mel. We're your friends.
Fine. Since you already know, I have Amber plugged into auxiliary control. Amber, why didn't you tell me Jen knew about this?
I know how much you like surprises.
I hate surprises, unless it involves cake. Come on, Jen. Let's go to Control Ops. Amber can take it from here.
Okay, Jen, tell me about all the tech I did not want. Morgan was tight-lipped about it.
It's regulations, and we still need a crew at least on paper when we hit MCA ports. This is how we'll do it. Amber, you getting this?
Not funny, Amber. I can reproduce any simulated crew member in multiple different forms. It may look good, but it won't fool the first inspector that walks right through it. Go on, walk through me if you're so sure. I dare you. Go ahead, take your time, see what happens.
Solid light emitters, verified crew manifest on file. Basic autonomy, more if Amber takes over.
This is what it is then. I am still the captain of my ship. Amber, plot course to AMX 39-3. Tell me when we have reached safe jump distance. I will be in the galley.
Of course, Captain. Anything you say. Jen, I tried to tell you that you overdressed for this place.
Yes, time to find Richard.
Yeah, time to go bother Richard.
Yeah, Mel. After I got your message, you rang a bell. Heard something. Another shop took in a courier. Might be yours.
All right, Richard. Who and where?
Name's Kaz Quant. Valorian, but not the usual type. Shady, paranoid. You know, your kind of operator. Runs a no-question-asked business down in the lower repair base. Ships go in, but only parts come out.
We're done here. Let's go.
Kaz knows me. I'll do the talking. He won't say a word otherwise.
This is Richard's show. Be quiet and be ready to pay.
Understood?
Richard, what brings you here today? Who are your friends?
Kaz, my friend, I heard you came into possession of a rather unique vessel recently.
Rumors travel faster than ships these days.
Some of them are worth listening to, especially when they originate from places that don't misplace assets.
Let's say I acquire things that others fail to keep track of.
And sometimes those things still remember where they've been.
Only if someone forgets to clean them properly.
Though it wasn't cleaned?
They are supposed to be. But if someone were careless and a navigation unit found its way onto the market unwiped, intact, that would be very informative.
And very traceable.
Not if no one goes looking.
And no one will ever will.
That was not a reasonable price.
He sold it.
He robbed us.
No, he bought himself some distance.
And X-51 paid for it.
You got your money's worth. Everything's here. I'll transmit the information once it's downloaded.
Time for our next move.
My head still hurts from earlier.
I told you to stand slowly.
I did not stand up fast. I barely moved at all.
They run the gravity lighter here on most levels.
Why do they do that?
Multi-species hub. You're the xenobiologist. Thought you'd know that.
That's right. I have an excuse. I did hit my head fairly hard.
The coordinates are of a system that appear as a likely place to hide.
Then we should leave now.
Not yet, I will say when.
Dad, you've been running up the expense account, dragging me through half the bars on this station. Why have we been wasting time asking about the Lurian woman? We have the coordinates.
Jen, I've been doing this a long time. It's never clear cut. Here's what we know. A group of Lurians stole a short-range ship, 12-passenger class. It made a stop in an obscured system, 7 days from X-51. 18 hours later, it jumps again, lands here 5 days after that.
And?
One of them sold the ship to a shady Lurian dealer.
So, we are close?
Very. Between their timeline and ours, we're only a few days behind.
You think that Lurian is still here?
No departures on record. So yeah, good chance.
Okay, but why does it matter? We already have the coordinates.
Coordinates tell us where they were, not where they're going. Was that last stop a destination or a transfer point? I need more than a guess. I need her.
Even if we find her, how do you know it's the right one?
We just got lucky.
What is it?
Melody, you asked the right questions. You didn't find her. You flushed her out. Multiple inquiries across the station. Same description, same target. That kind of pattern doesn't stay quiet. It's spread. She heard about you. An agitated blonde human asking about a Lurian repeatedly. 18 minutes ago, a Lurian female canceled her lodging. No forward booking. No declared destination. That's not normal movement. That's panic. I cross-referenced station traffic, vendor logs, and internal cameras. She's avoiding main corridors, moving through low-traffic service routes, trying not to be seen, uploading pathing now. If I were her, I'd be looking for immediate passage off station. No questions asked, which means you don't have much time. And Melody, based on her movement patterns and biometric match, I am 93% confident this is one of the hijackers.
Thanks, Amber. Come on, Jen. Now it's time to move.